Everybody, got a package to unbox here. I thought I'd share it with you guys. Might have a wiggly camera, so I apologize in advance. Been waiting on this for, if I say 2.5, maybe even longer years. I don't believe I'm exaggerating, because this thing went on pre-order about that long ago. So give you a hint, this is from MMP, and I don't believe that I have seen anything yet posted video wise of this. So that said, let me be potentially, possibly the first Luan use. And I'll be surprised if this isn't what I think it is. That would be something. No, this is it. Never thought I'd see this, and here I am looking at it, holding it. Forgotten War. Not forgotten after all. Let me see, I'll open it this way, and there's the back of the box. So, you ready for the Ultra Shrink Ripper? Here we go. Let's shrink rip it. And, you know, it's fine that it took as long as it did. Not a problem. It takes as long as it needs to take. You know, you don't want to rush anything and then have 5,000 pages of errata that you got to deal with. Fantastic artwork. I wouldn't expect anything less. Ooh, we have terrain chart. Some errata for the terrain chart. Then we have a little standard slip. Then we have some rules booklet pages, chapter W. They look a little creased on the holes there, but I guess I can live with that. How many pages are these? You're looking at, oh, we get to hear the cat take a dump. 18 pages of, no, she got stage fright. 18 pages of the chapter W. And I'll break it down for you. Terrain, the Americans, the South Koreans, British Commonwealth forces, other UN forces, North Koreans, Communist Chinese, air support, forward air controllers and close air support, searchlights. And in case you were wondering, there are no helicopters in here. Helicopters were primarily used at this point in the game for evacuating the wounded, and I guess you could have thrown on another 20-25 pages to take that into account, but it's not really warranted. If and when, and I know that the masterminds at MMP could come up with it and do it. If they do a Vietnam, ASL Vietnam, which many things would have to be changed and tweaked, I get that. You can't just take what already exists and throw it into the Vietnam theater or the Vietnam War and expect it to work. There would be major changes that need to take place for that to work. However, it's something that could be done. If they do, long story short, I would imagine you would have to have helicopters in there, so maybe someday. Anyway, some chapter H, Communist Forces Vehicle Notes. And then we should have, no, there's that, and the counter sheets, wow, sheet 1 of 7, sheet 2 of 7, you see that, sheet 2, whoa, look at all this stuff. And you're not going to be able to tell from this, but man, the artwork on there for these little guys, I love the look. Looks great. What is this? Sheet 3 of 7. We won't get to that yet. Sheet 4 of 7. And the story with this is I was one of the first to pre-order it when it was up for pre-order. And somehow or another the order got canceled, which gave me quite a fright. So I was lucky enough to pre-order it again, which is why I'm just now getting it. But better late than never. That's 5 of 7. Then we have 2 more, right? Better be. 6 of 7. 7 of 7. Where you are. There it is. It's Mardi Gras parade season right now here in New Orleans, and everything is chaos and out of control. Sheet. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, upside down. 7 of 7. Sorry. 7 sheets of counters in this thing. Charts. Human Bullet Hero and Suicide Hero Creation. How about that? And there's little counters for that. Here. Terrain chart, which we already know. There is a errata for that. And then National Capabilities chart. You see that at all? What else do we have? Gobs and gobs of scenarios, which we'll get to next. More chapter H. What is this? UN Forces Vehicle Notes. My lord, this is just thick. So there's your UN Forces Vehicles Notes. Let's do the scenarios. Ooh. So it starts with scenario 203, ends with 218. Do the math. Ready, go. Just an example. I'm not going to show all of them, but that's Hard Rock, spelled R-O-K, scenario 203. So just cursory glance. We've got, I always look first at this, so I know what I'm in for. We've got some armor involved in this first scenario, some armor in the second scenario, third scenario, fourth scenario. What else? And we got a truck here in the fifth. No, that's just continued. Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, armor in the fifth one. Is that what I'm up to? Ooh, look at that short one. The grist mill. That'll be fun and quick. Only 5 turns. God, but the U.S. is outnumbered like 2 to 1. Gonna have to get used to that. Just masses of communist Chinese and North Koreans. That's grist mill. Looks interesting. Oh, and then massive. Of course, massive battles. More armor. Here's another one without armor. Why am I pointing this out? Because in my brain, it makes a difference. When you add armor, it really makes for a rich, some might argue a little too rich, but if you're a master of armor, it doesn't affect you at all. I am not. Armor, as much as I like it, tends to bog down my play, not the play of the game, but my ability to handle it, because I am not an expert. So map board 83, which is primarily a mass of hill, and I suppose you could go 82, and 83, geomorphic, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Can you see that at all? That's 2, 82, 83, should be 4, 81, and 80, 81, 82, and so 4 map boards, mostly hill, or I guess you could argue even mountainous. 4 new map boards, tons of scenarios, new chapter notes, 7 counter sheets. What more could you ask for? I don't know. That's enough. That's enough, MMP. You overdid it. No, you didn't overdo it. You guys did fantastic work. You always do. And this is no exception. I mean, there is so much going on in here. My lord. Lots of stuff going on in here. Let's keep that separate from that and that. That is a monster. Forgotten War, ASL, MMP. Talk to you guys later.